back to another episode of Things That We Talk About.
Yes.
Today, I would like to introduce myself as Jeremy Singh.
And my name is Anif Shah.
That's pretty slow, Anif Shah. We have Jessica Chua right behind the camera.
Yes. So basically today we'll be talking about cost of living and inflation.
I know it might sound like we have talked about this already. Bear in mind, it has risen again, so we must continue to talk about it.
Wow, so basically it's an ongoing thing, but now it become a topic again. I think we covered this before, I think somewhere in December.
10 episodes ago.
10 episodes ago. Technically spent then we talk about what the vegetable price.
At that time vegetable price. Now it become chicken, oil price,
Chicken egg.
chicken egg also.
We were
So
told to
chicken
split.
expensive, you eat egg.
We were told to split one egg, and share if we can.
Wow.
Yeah, if the one egg I got see people do the video. You know how you do? You crack a hole at the top, then take a small spoon, they pour a little bit.
Make mini sunny side up, right?
No, not even sunny side up. It's just egg whites only, and then you fry.
What?
Put tau yu, the soya sauce, and then a little bit of rice like that. Then the egg like that on top.
Wow.
You know why not? Because minister asked us to do. We have to do. Thank you, Malacca minister. You're the best.
Because cost of living is increasing again.
Yes.
Oh,
So basically nowadays everything becomes quite expensive. Our gaji is not expensive. We can talk about that next time.
Gaji is not increasing.
gaji will be gaji.
And also people are talking about how 1 USD equals how much today?
I have no
Let me
idea.
check,
But how much the USD equivalent to Malaysian ringgit nowadays?
It's
Today-
1 to
today
4 and
as of
something, 4.5 almost.
21st July, 4 ringgit and 46 cents.
Almost 4.5. You see or
4.5,
not?
yeah.
You see or not? No, let's not even talk about USD. Let's just talk about SGD alone. We lose to SG.
Used
Hey,
to
bro,
be 2,
Almost.
right?
No, used to be 2.5. Now 3 already. Almost 3.
3.2 ah.
3.8
already lah.
Yeah lah, 3.2 closer to 3 Closer to three.
Almost 3 means it's 2 point
Dibundakan lah.
Bundakan almost 3.
dibundakan.
You have to understand the round up.
Yeah. I mean-
it go downwards.
Other than currencies, right? Have you guys or feeling the pinch when you're buying stuff or when you're eating out? I mean because when we work, we always sometimes busy and in the afternoon we always eat out, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So do you notice a significant dent in your wallet?
As a responsible adult, I have not been buying any groceries.
I thought you said you had not been buying any.
Sorry.
outside
Oh, you misunderstood me. As a
Wow.
responsible adult, I let my wife do the buying. But then again, my wife doesn't buy any groceries either.
So both also
So
don't
your
buy
groceries
groceries lah.
come from where?
From the in-law. She cooked for me.
No, so basically elderly know how to jimat. They know where to buy cheaper
correct.
raw material. They know how to segregate the one particular shopping grocery. It goes straight to 3 days of meal.
Correct.
I think I told you all this a few weeks ago maybe when my mom goes to the morning market every week So she usually buys half a bundle of bananas. So there was one
For
day,
bundle.
yeah, because just the two of us, you cannot eat so much
Oh.
and it spoiled very fast, right?
Correct.
So
Okay.
she asked the guy for 2 ringgit worth of bananas. So usually she'll get about 4 pieces at least, right? Then the guy gave her 2, 2 bananas.
So one banana for 1 ringgit.
Yeah, 1 banana, 1 ringgit. Then she's like, you kidding, right? No, auntie, price increase. Then she's like, cannot lah, 2 ringgit for 2 bananas only. Okay lah, give you 1 more. So she got 3 bananas.
It's like when you go to the mama, right? You buy the candy, right? It's 3 for 20 cents.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Is it still 20 cents now?
I don't know. I
Because I
think
know
16
that-
cents for one now.
I
30
feel the
cents for
pinch
two.
when I order teh tarik and all that now.
Oh,
No.
harap maklum member dah tak minum gula. So dah
So
tak
tak
tahu
tahu
lah.
lah.
Kita
Kita
sekarang
minum-
minum teh ais kosong hari-hari on the dot.
Kita sekarang minum air kosong. Tengok dalam ni air kosong.
Ais kosong,
How much is
semua
your
benda
teh
kosong.
o ice?
saya punya order mangkuk. So dalam plastic bag tu kan.
Mangkuk.
Dia
50 or so bro.
dia dalam RM2 20 sen.
Ayo, for take over, no sugar.
Yeah, I mean like nowadays everything got expensive mah. Even
Everything.
you order teh roti telur also very expensive nowadays.
Bro, roti kosong also expensive, bro.
Well, because like the telur punya price goes up, chicken price goes up, everybody decide to like let's raise everything up, but gaji tak raise macam mana?
We don't play with we don't play with roti telur already nowadays. We go straight out kosong everything already. Roti kosong, teh ais kosong.
Last time, many years ago, we still must should order roti tissue.
Oh, sure.
You know, the very
But
long
when you order everything kosong, do you feel kosong inside?
No, I feel kosong inside a long time ago.
Okay, so
you start eating kosong.
So the reason is for all this is because around the world, globally, inflation is happening. It's not
Yeah.
just in Malaysia and every other country. Like in the US, right? Fuel prices now are like very, very
Are sky
expensive
high.
now.
They're
Yeah,
selling fuel like they're selling rocket fuel.
Yeah, it's like
Literally.
our fuel is what
Literally.
now 1 liter to 280. Is this to 280?
I mean
195?
the world.
Our petrol.
280 meh?
Is it 280?
dia. Shit, I'm yawning.
Whoever knows what the
I mean,
price of
220 only
petrol,
lah.
But I know that in the US, 1 liter is like $4, something like that.
Aye.
$4 a
That's
1
crazy.
liter.
20 over ringgit, you know. Yeah,
Because
fuel prices.
they don't have fuel, so they have to import.
Yeah lah, I mean basically because they
Also
buying it
lah.
from other place lah.
We got fuel mah. But our fuel also use outside one. not
Same
inside.
one. We feel we don't process ourselves mah. We sell it to others and we buy it back, or what discount you got talking about?
Okay, but all this because of
We got subsidy.
inflation.
We got subsidy.
Subsidy my food
Inflation is happening.
Hidup Ismail Sabri. Hidup Ismail Sabri.
Dia lagi subsidi.
But inflation happening now due to various reasons. One is what happened? Because of various reasons. One is the war. One is like we were talking about chicken feet just now, right?
Yeah.
There's
Wait,
not
it-
enough.
Did it start from the Ukraine war first?
Yeah, it's not from there, but
Yeah.
it trickles down because a lot of the
It start from MCO continue to the war.
Yeah.
The war
Yeah.
then like that.
a lot of the chicken
Feet.
ingredients used to make chicken feet apparently comes from that part of the world, Eastern Europe or
It's called what? Corn.
The duck.
So
The
we
duck, you know.
so when we don't have enough there, so not enough to breed chicken, right?
At
That's part
some
of
point,
it.
like
Not enough chicken feet lah.
shortage of potato also.
Chicken feet become expensive. Okay,
Yeah.
because it's like that. The supply and demand.
Wow.
So the demand of jagung increase. Supply not enough. Okay, what happens? This one, the price also have to go up.
Yeah,
Cause not enough to
yeah,
cover the demand.
Correct.
So it's like that. So when chicken is mainly ingredient is the corn, the maize, the jagung.
Maize,
If the jagung increase price, then automatically chicken feet increase price. When chicken feet increase price, automatically chicken increase price. You see or not?
Chicken
Correct,
increase price,
correct.
egg also increase price.
Correct.
Chicken increase price, the product of the chicken also increase price.
When we
So
say chicken
sausage
feet-
and this one, bacon all increase price.
When we say
Price.
chicken feet here is FEED, not FEET.
Makanan ayam.
Dedak.
No the way I
Okay,
already said
so
that.
one of the ways that actually not just Malaysia but a lot of central banks around the world is trying to control or manage inflation is to increase their interest rate. Okay, in Malaysia our interest rate is known as OPR, overnight price, overnight policy rate. Okay.
You almost said the wrong one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's been in the news lately because like 2 weeks ago there was a new hike, right? Okay, so what in the most basic thing, what do you understand? What is OPR?
Overnight policy rate.
What is it?
So basically, is an increase of interest in loan that is not fixed.
Floating
Yeah.
rate, right?
So basically, how to say in the layman term?
Okay, it's like that. Okay,
How to say in layman term?
I tell you all. Okay, I found out this secret
Secret.
from my
Secret,
father-in-law. Okay, my father-in-law
You have
will
to be
remain
layman term.
remain unnamed because he also said don't say my name. Okay, so he say
What's his name?
he say it's like that. OPR is determined by Bank Negara. Okay, so in order to curb inflation, which is to don't let it go up so high, they increase the interest rate that banks, aka Standard Chartered, Maybank, all these blah blah blah, all these banks that you know. So they increase the interest rates for banks when they borrow money from Bank Negara. Okay, so when they increase the interest rate, so automatically when bank borrow money here, increase rate, then we
Borrow money from
people
bank.
we borrow from bank, rate also increase.
Correct.
So when rate increase, what happened? Okay, you got car or not?
What?
Increase.
No,
You got
no,
car or
car.
not?
No, bro.
Okay.
No, car or not?
Car.
Sorry.
No.
You got house or not? You got house or not?
No.
You got no house?
No.
No need to increase.
You got house or not? No.
No. I got make personal loan or not? Not yet. Might have to.
So basically, those with a floating rate, you get increase in rate lah.
So
But those
technically,
fixed like
loan.
car, the one is a fixed term rate, so it does not increase because you
Yeah,
cannot
usually
increase the rate.
Car
Correct.
loan meaning higher purchase loan, they call it, right? Higher purchase loan
Correct,
is
correct,
usually
correct.
fixed
Yes,
rate.
yes.
But
I
those
know.
those of you
Testing you on it. See you wake up or not?
you don't remember so when usually it only affects those with housing loan and some personal loans, because some banks are actually offer personal loan with fixed rate. Okay, what this means is your monthly installment, those who have a house, your monthly installment will increase already whenever this OPR is increased. Right now it's 2.25%. Okay.
Like 2.25 for people who do not know what the hell is OPR. They might like 2.25% only.
Yeah, okay,
But
only,
2.25% is actually
A base
big,
rate.
like a
Increase
base rate,
lah.
and it's quite a big amount. In a way, depend on how much you loan on your
Correct.
floating. For example, if you loan 500,000, example, personal loan, business loan, whatever, 500,000,
Housing loan.
Increase
2.25% is a lot. Because 10% is already 50,000 already. So imagine 2.25%.
No, you have to imagine it like this. Before MCO, it's only 1.75%, Okay.
Yeah.
So in beginning of the year, it increased 0.25%. So it become 2%. So last month, it increased another, is it last month? This
0.25%.
month, right? This month, July, right?
0.25.
July only
2
increased.
weeks ago.
So July, it increased another 0.25%. So technically increased 0.5%,
Yeah, but
It's a 0.5%.
is it going to increase again?
There are speculation because this rate, right, is actually before pandemic punya rate. So we were at this rate before. It's just that now we feel it even more because our cost of living is increasing. Okay, so that's why. So in a way, right? Okay, according to Bank Negara lah, they increase banks usually. I mean, central banks increase the rates to indirectly influence you to save more. Okay, the good thing about a higher OPR is that when you save money in bank, right, put money in fixed deposit, your interest rate will be higher. So
Correct.
meaning you gain more when you save more.
Oh, my eye itchy. Means money coming in.
Like that?
Like that.
Like that? Wait, I also want to spend money. Wait. Money coming in or not?
Okay, so
Interest rate
No way.
so this
Interest come out.
So this
Money
is the
leaking
part.
out,
This is the part how OPR will kind of manage or control inflation, lah. Okay. So when OPR is higher, meaning when you borrow money from bank, all your loans will be more expensive, right? So
Okay.
indirectly you're gonna save more money because you need to pay more loan, right? So you will spend less and save more money. Because your savings account in the bank also higher interest, ma.
Like that, Malaysian.
Indirectly, ma.
Interest go up also, Malaysian
So when
spend money.
OPR increase, borrowing is more expensive, but savings is also increased. So it will encourage you to spend less
And save more.
and save more.
With
when
the
you
banks.
when you spend less means you buy less things, right? So the demand will increase, ma. It's like Jeremy explained just now. When demand is higher, supply is also high.
No.
Eh?
Demand higher, supply not enough,
enough.
price go up.
No,
Yeah.
yeah lah. So if the other way around means price will come down lah.
So if supply too high, demand
No
nobody
demand.
want because nobody can afford.
Also go down.
Reduce demand. Sorry. So if we reduce demand, then decrease over time. The price will decrease, no? So means over time, inflation will hopefully be lower, lah. Okay, so that's the
Finger cross,
indirect.
finger cross.
Yeah, but it's a very technical economic strategy lah for
Yeah.
people like us who don't understand. The easiest thing to do is like just save up as much money as you can and don't spend on things that not necessary lah, because you never know this OPR will go until what rate. Now it says 2.25. Later that you know that if inflation worldwide is getting worse, it might go up again to a point where you don't realize, like later that you know, like so everything's so expensive nowadays. Like even you want to buy things are so much scary, you know.
I think the easiest way to explain inflation, right? I mean the most straightforward way. Okay, like our parents when you bought, like Jeremy, you've been staying in your house for how long?
Forever,
How many years?
ever.
How many years lah?
31.
31 years
Yeah.
in this house.
Which house?
Your Klang house.
Yeah lah. Oh no, I mean I
You
probably
moved,
moved a
right?
few times lah.
Okay, so anyway, like back then, our parents like my parents bought our current house, 100,000. This was almost 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's probably worth like at least 10 times more already.
Yep.
Yeah, like
So in a way that's inflation lah. Each ringgit used to be value more. Now our ringgit value is just
why do I
very
feel
low.
like I want to tell it in a way like macam last time when you have 50 ringgit, you go to the supermarket, the shopping cart is full.
Yep.
Nowadays you have 50 ringgit, you don't even use shopping cart, you
Yes.
just carry by hand.
That's the standard analogy nowadays. Now everybody use this. Oh, dulu RM50. Troli penuh bang.
Yeah.
Bergas, ubi, minyak.
that can also explain the term of inflation. Like you can see the difference between back then and now. It's like how money
It's getting further and further away from
further
back
away.
then lah. Okay.
Yeah.
We cannot even imagine how it feels like to get 20 cents for a bowl of noodle or all that nonsense anymore. Eh?
I mean, plain water also 50 cents already, bro.
Bro, this Chinate ice, bro. Bro,
How much? 80 cents.
People now selling at the RM1, 80 cents, all that.
RM1
It's
semua.
like the fuck, bro. Chinate ice no taste, bro.
So with all this food and beverage price increase, right? Apparently now our a year compared to last year, year on year they call it, right? Our food prices increased 5.2%, which is the fastest increase since 2012. 7 years. How many years? 10 years ago. Sorry, 7 years ago. Blah.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
5%
fastest
for 10 years ago.
increase
is
in
like,
10 years.
How many percent per year again?
Yeah, so how are you managing this? Like when you guys, how do you feel? Are you do you think you're able to save more money now? Are you able to
Nowadays,
save?
when you have a wife that likes to eat expensive food, it's no, not all the time lah. But of course nowadays she's like, oh, we eat cheap things lah, because she know it's tight on my wallet, so she she understanding lah. So thank God.
Then just food lah.
Yeah.
So everything else you don't spend on really. I
So
cannot buy
I
anything
haven't
also.
bought anything expensive in a long time
So you want
because
to
I've
buy
always been poor.
But you don't have to talk about buying expensive things, ma. It's just like essentials, all that. Also, like sometimes
What is essential?
shampoo, body shampoo,
Don't buy one.
clothes.
Bro.
You don't buy?
I use the plant I squeeze the plant and then
Joking lah you.
I wash my face.
Serious
So
ah.
you're saying you're out naturally.
I'm au naturally.
Wow.
What about you, Anip? You've
Uh,
been buying a lot of things.
yeah,
Have
I've
you?
been buying a lot of things. And
Brother baller, bro.
you know,
Brother baller.
it's like this. It's like when you know things are gonna get expensive, right? Then there are some people like me. You know things are gonna get expensive. So while you still have the money, you get it now before the price goes up. On certain things lah.
Like what?
But you come to like what, an iPhone or I don't know. It's like like those kind of things. Yeah, so basically depends on what you're getting. But if you come to food and eating out, I can really feel it because you know that I mean a few days ago, like at that point I go and eat chicken rice. You know the chicken rice?
Where?
Is Pavilion.
Okay.
Pavilion Bukit Jalil.
No, it's a food court chicken rice.
Bro, makan kat Pevi bro. Kau makan kat mana
New
Kau makan kat
mall
mana
in town.
Okay. Okay, fact is I eat it at the food court. That's the
food court,
only
food court.
place I can afford
Food
to
court can,
eat.
food court can.
You know, like when you pay last time chicken rice is not that expensive. Now when I pay a plate of chicken rice, right, chicken and rice and soup, 10 ringgit.
Correct.
Last time it's less than that. It's like what, 8 ringgit?
No, it used to be five ringgit also.
Yeah,
can buy
I mean
chicken
that
rice.
one is
No. This one is
that.
not the pavilion food court we're talking about. We're talking about food court price.
It's about food court price.
Food court price is slightly more expensive.
Yeah,
one.
usually
Okay,
it's like
okay.
8 ringgit or 7.50. Then when I paid that day like 10 ringgit, it's like, wait,
Asal mahal ayam je kot.
10 ringgit can get me like chicken rice and a glass of like teh ice.
Yeah.
Or teh
Outside
teh ice
Outside,
But 10 ringgit nowadays like it's nothing bro.
Yeah,
Like,
correct.
really.
So like outside, you know, usually we go Chinese people we eat hawker food lah. So hawker food back then 5 ringgit. 5 ringgit also considered expensive, you know,
Yeah.
in Klang.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you go to Subang of course, Subang KL always more expensive one. So we go there, you eat 6 ringgit, then it's like, okay lah, never mind, 6 ringgit, still manageable. Go back to Klang, eat 5 ringgit. So when suddenly Subang and the KL all becomes
Subang.
7 ringgit, you know, 8 ringgit, 7.5, you know, and then you come back to Klang, 7 ringgit, 7.5, you're like, bro, you're supposed to be lagging behind. Why same price?
Cannot lah.
Why same
Subang and
price?
Klang not very far. What?
And then hawker store, you know, you eat 7 ringgit hawker store, you better be damn good or I'm gonna kick your ass.
So is it good?
But bro, like
sometimes
it
bad.
doesn't matter with the hawker
Sometimes
stall or not, right? Because I think it's all kind of standardized now when it comes to price because
Yeah lah.
the raw.
But of course, we've lived
Raw
for like 30
ingredient.
years
Yeah,
plus,
raw
right?
ingredient
So
kan.
when we think of, you know, hawker food price, we're still stuck back in the days because we millennials like that, you know. So we're like, oh, it's not supposed to be this expensive, like the fuck.
But a lot of people, I see people on social media say lah. Sometimes people always say, okay, you must buy grocery and cook at home. It's cheaper, right?
Oh
But nowadays it seems like eating out is also about the same price.
Actually,
yeah.
it's true. Actually, it's true.
It's not
I
that
agree.
Eating
different
out is
really.
more cheaper
Or it's
than
same
eating
price.
at home.
One is cheaper. One is like it saves more time compared to eating it
At the
home.
same time, of course, not as healthy lah.
Yeah.
It's not healthy, but imagine if you buy, let's say you buy a whole chicken, right? You buy a whole chicken and then, you know, the whole chicken you can cook just how many times? Maybe three dishes?
Depends how many people eat lah.
Let's
If
say like
you eat
two
alone
people lah. Two people eat, you can make 3 dishes mah. Or 3 times, like, let's say 3 days of dinner. But then, because the price of chicken is now expensive, you feel like if you go out, you do the math, right? It's basically equal. You know?
Yeah, but now got ceiling price already. They cap it already.
yeah.
Cap it. It's at 22 or 23
You know why
something
got ceiling
like
price
that.
not?
Huh? Because
Election coming.
no, because of Mauritian, Mauritian like to eat the chicken. Okay.
Yeah.
In order to stop people from feeling the effect so much, they have to impose a ceiling price. If not, nonsense. It's gonna be 30 ringgit, 40. Okay. Confirm one.
Yeah.
One whole chicken now we're talking about.
Because
I also think it's because it's election coming up.
No, because
That
in,
could be a factor. That could be a
Malaysia, in the meat group, meat prices, right? Chicken meat is the most consumed among the whole population of Malaysia. Yeah. I mean, compared to like pork and beef, only
Yeah.
certain groups of people eat mah.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
But chicken, everybody eat. What?
Correct.
No wonder everybody look like chicken.
Huh?
Wrong. You're wrong. Everybody look like Barbie. It's confirmed.
Oh.
Even the drivers on the road, all Barbie. Oh, sorry, we're veering off track. Let's
Yeah.
get back
Okay,
to
so since
prices.
now a lot of people are worried about a global recession coming, right? Because of we're just stepping out of the pandemic. So how are you guys? Are you guys a little bit concerned how do you plan to save more money? Are you able to save more money?
Oh, I intend to spend all my money.
That's good. That's good.
What?
That's a good idea. Don't save anything. It's okay. Right now,
Yeah.
it's all about being happy. Okay.
No.
Sorry, no.
No,
Sorry.
no.
So basically, I think I'm gonna spend all my money on important things,
So,
such as investment.
oh,
Don't
Such
spend
as
all your money on investment. That's
asset.
bad advice.
I mean, I'm explaining lah.
Yeah.
Investment, asset, fixed deposit, things that can give me income.
all
those
the
kind of things.
opinions that are said
Badminton racket.
on this channel, this episode is all our personal opinions. In
Please
no
don't
way
take
that we
advice.
encourage you to do what we do. Okay.
Yeah.
Our craziness should not be imposed on you.
But you can follow also like you want.
Yeah, if you want can. So as a married man, okay, so we have reached a point in time. We're thinking. So you want to make another the youngling You want to make the youngling.
Little sing, little sing.
So if you want to make the youngling, you think about this chicken expensive, everything expensive. If you make youngling youngling also expensive.
But the youngling take time to grow.
Not
man.
only take time. Okay. Imagine now already expensive. 3-4 years time, my gaji no grow, but youngling expensive.
Who say your gaji no grow?
Then it become you will start thinking. Youngling eat what?
Who say your gaji not gonna grow? Make sure your gaji grow lah.
Youngling will have to eat grass. Okay, youngling eat grass. I eat
bro,
chicken.
bro.
Fuck youngling. I don't care, man.
Bro,
I don't care. I
Hey.
bring money. He eat grass.
You never know. By then, in the future, everybody eat grass, bro, because that's the only food that's cheap.
In the future, you're talking about
everybody eat
3-4
grass.
years.
Yeah. Who knows? Everybody eat
It's
grass.
like, I eat grass. You eat grass. He eat grass.
Yeah.
Everybody eats
Because
fucking grass.
rice expensive,
Don't
chicken
right.
Be a
Don't
cow,
grass
bitches.
Everybody
Be a cow.
At least kangkong
rice.
lah, kangkong.
Kangkong.
Don't grass lah.
Bro, kangkong also expensive, bro. Sayur, ubi,
Kangkong
bayam,
mahal, weh.
brokoli. Kau nak makan jagung pun mahal.
So guys, please save money. Please,
Okay,
this is
on
very,
a- on
very
a
important.
serious
Don't
note,
just
serious
spend
note.
all your money.
And also at the
you know.
same time, if you're thinking of making the baby, try to work in between in your financial lane. Stay in your financial lane.
Yes.
Okay, don't do anything that is not in your pay gap.
Don't go and
you
buy
understand?
NFT.
Don't stupid, okay?
Don't
if you want to
buy
invest, you
crypto,
better follow those really proper one. You trust them 110,000% one, okay?
No.
Don't go and follow all those.
No.
Can I say
No.
Najib Asadu? Najib Asadu. Because
No,
I see
okay,
his face
no,
on the
no,
billboard.
no,
I
okay,
don't know
no.
the hell is it.
Listen. If you want to, maximize your financial, right? If you want to invest, the only thing you need to do is actually learn and actually understand what kind of
Yes.
investment you're gonna be involved
Correct.
with, and never put all of your money into an investment because you
Correct.
never know. You need to have a rainy day. So
Don't-
investment is basically a
Don't
long
put
term
all
investment.
eggs in basket.
one basket.
Okay.
Yes,
Don't put all
diversify
your
the
eggs.
egg.
Yeah, diversify your bonds, bitch.
But don't too diversify the egg. In the end
Have
of the day,
different basket.
Wu-Tang.
Okay?
yeah.
So-
So investment is good.
Yes.
Okay. But study more first. Okay, so
Investment is good.
study more before study about the investment before you
Yeah,
start.
you know nowadays there's a lot of investment, and sometimes those investment are just scam, and you guys have to be careful about it.
Yeah,
correct.
good segue.
Oh,
So
you know.
good segue, huh? Okay, we since we're on the money talk today. Okay, let's just put it out there. We're no experts, huh? We're
Yes.
not like Bloomberg, economists,
We're not the
bankers,
age markets.
or whatever. But
We're not money matters.
We're not Najib Asadu.
but we're just trying to talk about this because this is very important. It's something that's
Yes.
in the news
It's
lately.
basically everybody will talk about this. It's just a matter of like, are you willing to have this kind of serious conversation among your friends?
and cannot be ignorant,
So
lah, you know.
we are taking that part to talk
Yeah.
about this.
We are.
Seriously.
We have already talked about it. Now we're telling you. All you
Yes.
need to do is listen.
Yes.
So subscribe now on our Spotify or any other place where you get your
Apple
podcast.
Music.
And also YouTube
Okay,
And on
we're
Facebook.
not ending yet.
Iklan.
We still have a little more.
Sorry,
to talk
we're just
about.
plugging our own show. Okay?
Out of the show, out of the
Plugging
blue.
our show on the show. This is how dumb we are.
Okay.
Okay, you know, you have to do that like, you know, every 10 minutes. Don't forget to
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Once you like and you subscribe, Chibai, you better not unsubscribe. Who are these two fuckers?
We
Two
don't need to
fuckers.
forget to unsubscribe.
Come on, guys, help us to reach 70.
Okay. Let's talk about like
Okay,
scam.
so lately, so now with all your hard-earned money, right? You want to save, you want to invest, right? But at the same time, some of us sometimes we're gullible, lah. Okay, we fall for it. So in the latest scam modus operandi that's in the news, right? People realize that money is transferred out of their bank account without their knowledge, because nowadays everything whatever you transfer, make payment, right? You get OTP, right? One time password. So we all know that you should never share this password, right? But lately this new scam method, right? People only realize when they check their bank account, then suddenly they see all the money gone, you know, fixed deposits gone, or like savings gone by the 10,000s one, transferred to another account, but they never receive OTP. So they're like, how did the money get transferred out without me receiving?
Yeah.
Okay. So the main method is apparently these people, like those who use Android phones, right? They download this or some apps that has
There's
malware.
They
or
download the APK.
Yeah, Android package, right? So when they download this malware, the scammers or hackers can use that malware to hack into their text message. So can get an OTP, lor.
Yeah, chop.
Right.
So APK means Android package
Android
kit.
package kit.
OTP means over the phone.
One-time password.
Over the phone.
Over the phone.
Tata.
Can also over
Yeah.
one-time
Over the phone.
Because
password.
they do send it to your phone.
Yeah, literally. It's like there's
You're not wrong.
over the phone.
He's not wrong.
One time password over the phone.
Over
But
the
this
phone.
one,
OTP,
but
OTP.
don't get us wrong, okay? This scam tactic is not just affecting old people like we used to
Dude,
think,
young
right?
kids
Young
also.
also kena. you know.
Yeah.
Especially those that are
Let's not talk
doing
young.
illegal
Our
shit.
generation also kena.
Yeah, because
Like
any
people
one of
are-
us,
everyone lah. Let's just put it that
Everyone
way.
lah.
Everyone.
because
everyone
any
also
one
kena.
of us could have accidentally downloaded an app, right? That we don't know is a virus or whatever. And usually, okay, those who use iPhone, it's a bit more strict. We cannot simply download apps
point.
on. Huh?
No, I talked to the mic already. You listen when you drink.
Okay.
So basically, Android. I mean, it's not just the app lah. I think it's also like, you get attack messages. Like sometimes you get text messages, bank account anda telah ni.
And then you simply click, you know,
click the
simply
freaking link habis.
And another new one besides the OTP malware one. Lately, do you all receive this text message or not? Hi, you have been shortlisted to work as a TikTok, don't know what.
Yeah.
So they offer you 300 ringgit or 400 ringgit
Yeah.
a day. Just WhatsApp this number or call this number, right?
So I didn't get this, but my brother, who in the family has the highest paying job, he got it. I was like, why do you even need to?
I get
Yeah,
so many
I got this kind of
Shopee,
message that like
TikTok.
quite a lot, and
Yeah.
it says, we're from TikTok, whatever, we're from Shopee.
Yeah.
Click this link to apply for a job, or
Yeah.
like you just want an offer, or whatever. It's like, what is
Yeah,
this
it's
nonsense?
all job offer to offer you like daily pay, from TikTok or Shopee or whatever.
Basically, you basically they offer you and you click and you pay daily lah. You know, you actually
you either pay daily or you
yeah.
pay one lump sum lah. Let's
Yeah,
put it
like,
like
if you fall for it, like if you click a link, that link will be used to fish for information.
Usually, these kind of
called
things
phishing.
are targeted. Their target are desperate people,
Yeah.
and during these times, desperate people are everywhere.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
We are in a safe place, so we are not judging anybody. But when you do, desperately go and click all this thing, don't beat yourself up. Things happen, shit happen. But
I
if
think
can,
sometimes not because they purposely click. Lah.
Yeah.
It's just because, they accidentally click it, like macam just curious, like what's this?
Maybe they
You know?
clicked it to check what it is.
Yeah. Because sometimes this text message probably sounds legit lah. You know, hi, we are recruiters from Shopee. We want to pay you daily, right? Maybe some young college students looking for a
But
part-time job.
of course, there is a saying in Chinese, okay? It's in the Cantonese. 邊有咁多蛤啦，才街條, okay? That means where got so many goose jumping on the road, okay? meaning, where got free food on the road? No such thing.
So goose is basically food lah.
It's food lah.
But it's not free, man. It's job lah. It's
that
free
means
job.
that means durian runtuh rare.
No, I mean, do you eat goose?
Huh? Yeah, what the fuck? It tastes good, man.
But then
Goose is
Goose,
is it?
goose, duck,
goose is angsa.
Do you eat goose? Nobody.
everything can eat one, bro. Bro, we're
Goose,
Chinese, bro. Bro, we
Everything
can
with a
even eat
face
bats,
can
bro.
eat.
Bro, we
You know?
even
Everything
eat
with a face
bats.
can eat.
You know, the
Bro.
Chinese eat everything with a face.
Dude,
you know?
snake, the face so ugly also we eat, bro. What?
Wow.
We even
Okay.
eat monkeys. What kind of question
You
is
know
that?
the monkey where you put the head there and like cut the.
Okay, we're veering off. We don't support animal cruelty.
That's
Just
not
eat the
carrot
brain.
cake, it's just food.
No support animal cruelty. Don't eat monkeys.
Monkey,
but then,
monkey brain.
Darwin, okay? Darwinism said, they are ancestors. So
Darwin
But
is fake.
this nowadays, coming back to the job scam, right? I really get a lot of it on my text. I think because lately also we all know that our data was leaked. Our phone numbers.
we
all
get it
leaked,
lah,
right?
we get it. Because of MCO and everything. People take the book, nothing to do, pay the fella, write this down and then go and call.
But you know what I do when I get those text message? Okay, so
You message back.
Yeah,
reply.
because it's always like for me, I always get it in iMessage form, meaning they must have used some sort of Apple device to send or blast out all these scam messages, right? So, okay, last time I had this COVID casual contact message from KKM, the text message, right? So I keep it. And then lately, I recently recovered from COVID. So I also got a text message, Anda telah berdisa COVID positive, blah, 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 right? So lately when I get those scam message,
And you send that?
I will send that.
Wow.
I
You got a lot
copy
of time.
paste.
Wow.
I
She got a
copy
lot-
paste
she got a
that
lot of free time.
template. I'm just annoyed lah. So
Did
I just
they
want to
reply
get.
after that?
No, of course not. Because once I reply, once I send my message, and then I straight away delete and report.
Imagine you send that then they put alamak.
Bang, tolong lah. Kasih Chan lah. Kasih Chan lah.
Kasi Chan lah.
Ni balai polis bangsa maju and some shit like that.
Yeah.
You go and copy one of those legit one, then you send that out.
Yeah, memang legit one.
No, you copy those legit. Kami dari balai polis bangsa
Dari
maju.
balai polis.
Saya inspector blah 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 blah. Kami ingin bagi awak masuk untuk some shit like that lah.
They send text on meh?
Investigation.
Don't know. You don't know.
Okay lah.
Go and check and see go or not. So anyone who wants to prank scam callers, we gave you an idea.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether it works. I
Just
just
reply with something official that them
Bro,
scary.
official bro. Saya polis babi. Bro, gangster bro.
Okay, so last but not least, what should people do to reduce their risk of being scammed? Okay, we've also talked about scams before, but with these new methods, right?
I think there's also a new method. I don't remember whether we talked about it before. There's a method where the page when you log into your bank online, it looks similar
Yes,
but
yes.
it's different.
Oh, that
That's
one,
the new
is the
one.
website one. That one is
Ah,
an
yeah.
old scam lah, bro.
Yeah, but then
it's
it's
still
coming back
happening,
again.
yeah.
Really?
It's coming back
Yeah.
again. So basically, it's on the same page. Usually when you log in, right, you log in your username, then it brings you to another page. The next page is your password.
Yeah.
But this one is like
Username and
then
password.
you click your password down there. So it's like
How you sign in email address or Facebook, all that, right?
This one is like literally username and password. So
yeah.
it's like
So bank apparently there's a statement from a lot of banks saying that those are not an actual one because the system is it has never been like username and password all together in one page.
Yeah.
Because they have to verify username, then go
Yeah.
bring you to your password,
Correct.
then verify your password, then bring you
Yeah.
to another one where it's
But-
like, is this your,
Your item or whatever.
But the page,
That's the Maybank one.
if you look at the page, it's so flawless.
Yeah.
It look exactly like
It's like 100%
Wow.
replica lah.
You have
100%.
to be very careful
Bro.
because in the URL you have to pay attention.
Yeah,
when you
URL
click.
also. So yeah, even back then, people already say lah, it's like it's HTTPS www. Don't see anything that if any letter is missing,
Yeah.
don't key in fill in your details.
Oh,
So it's like
and then that's one, the bank website one. And then my friend told me recently, this is not really bank related lah. Her family has a business, has a store lah. So nowadays a lot of shops have those QR codes for payment, right? And then some they don't consolidate into just one QR code. They have like multiple Touch and Go, Grab, Boost, all that, right?
Yeah.
So if you are a shop owner, you don't pay attention to your QR codes, and you don't check when customers make payment using QR, right? Then sometimes there's this new tactic, like my friend's family business shop. The worker noticed one day there was a Shopee standee at their counter, and then they realized that. Lucky the worker realized because suddenly AY got one extra standee one. Then they noticed the name. Can you have the name of the merchant, right, when you pay? In that standee, the shop name is like misspelled one. So means somebody printed their own standee and then the QR code payment link to their account.
Then
Then
they put
they just quietly go and plug at the shop.
wow, so
that.
sneaky.
Yeah, so if you are the cashier, you don't notice, right? When customer make payment and you don't check, then you buta lose money like that.
So even business owners nowadays are getting fucked over.
Yeah, have
So
to be
whatever you do,
careful.
everything in the world, not only just scams on web page, not only on your phone, even in life, don't get scammed.
I mean, like, because
Only work with trusted people.
the technology is so advanced now, they can easily access when you're on the same network of Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Correct. They can access as long as you use the same Wi-Fi. They can log in and get all your data and
Yeah,
information.
yeah.
I was so like,
So
Wow.
that means whenever you're using public Wi-Fi, right, on your phone or laptop, don't ever use it to do your banking. Any banking or any sort of payment, right? Don't use public Wi-Fi to do it because it can
I
easily
mean,
be hacked.
Look, you pay 100 something for your data, 40 gig, 30 gig, use lah.
Certain people can offer, bro.
No, I mean like for those who pay.
For those who have already paid for
paid
a
for
lot of
that,
gig one,
then you-
don't use it all on YouTube. Okay, if you want to watch YouTube, use public Wi-Fi. Okay, you want to watch YouTube, you want to
Facebook,
you want to download porn, you want to do all those other things, use public Wi-Fi. Never mind.
Yeah.
But when you want to watch, this
want to watch
certain things
Thor,
that
Love
is
and Thunder,
important,
probably.
everything. You use your own one,
Yeah.
trusted one. By DG, always a smarter choice.
Eh?
This is a
Okay.
Tiba-tiba.
Oh yeah. So like,
DG, thank you for paying.
do you know
No,
DG?
this
and
is not sponsored.
DG color. But now it
Oh yeah, with DG color. Hey, hello.
now it merged with another company, so I don't know whether it's
shit.
like still.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not.
So yeah, calm down. Okay. So I guess scam. There are so many different scams. Scammers are always, I think they're like genius lah.
They're
No,
always
they're
evolving.
always-
They're
yeah.
always evolving.
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
They're always coming
There's
up with
always
new
a
tactics.
genius of kind of scammer that
And then-
always
no,
figure out a way to do it.
These are all what we call hackers, bro. These are all smart people. They've learned all their IT shit, okay? So in order for you to be just as good as them, go learn IT.
Can
No
also.
lah. I mean, that's one of a good idea also lah, to go and learn IT lah. But actually, I don't think that it's like
Go make your own app so that you can block all hackers from hacking your phone. And then you sell it.
bro.
The simplest way is you
Think about it.
you have to take care of your hard-earned money. If you're a student, take care of your parents' hard-earned money.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Don't simply click, okay? There's no such thing as kap la chui gai tiu. Remember that?
Translate.
No so many goose jumping on street.
And also when you're shopping on Lazada, Carousel,
Yes.
and Shopee,
Don't simply spend money just because it's a sale.
And don't communicate with the seller outside of the app.
Don't communicate. Yes, that one.
Yeah. Because
Later they send you tasbih instead of a proper sofa.
no.
Oh.
Or they ask you to transfer money, right? Then you transfer already, then they say, oh, they send you a receipt. Let's say the item is 50 ringgit, right? Then they send you a receipt. Oh, you accidentally transferred 500 to me. I accidentally returned you 500. So you owe me back 450 ringgit. Transfer to this bank
Kena
account.
game. Kena game. Okay, next time check properly. Ask your bank. And if anything you don't know, if you are an old person, ask your younger person. If you're a younger person who still don't know, ask the older person. If you're in between, ask yourself. Think.
Okay.
I think
Why is it this awkward silence?
I think it's just that we pay extra pay extra attention to every little details when you key in all the information,
Private
obviously when
information.
you pay,
Correct.
whatever. This is the thing that I just remembered.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't interrupt.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So basically, just extra detail, extra attention to all the little details.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So those things.
Download porn using public Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Enough with that.
What?
It's the third time.
Dude, students need to know. If you want to download porn, do it at Starbucks, man.
Don't download porn.
Oh, is it?
Thor Love and Thunder on other websites.
Just fucking stream it, bro.
Thor Love
stream
and
it, man.
Nowadays
Thunder.
people don't download really. Nowadays people just stream.
stream it
Pirate Bay
somewhere
for
else.
life. Pirate Bay for life. Pirate Bay
Okay,
for
let's
life.
end this.
Okay.
Okay.
So thank you for coming to our TED
Cut
Talk.
all that and end this properly, okay? Okay, so our advice for people out there is that we also layman, we also do same mistake. Who knows, it will fall upon me, upon him, upon our producer Jess. So the advice is very simple. Just be more careful. Pay extra attention to whatever that you're gonna do, whatever that you're gonna use online, especially financial stuff and transaction. Always check 2 times, 3 times, 4 times whether it's the correct number, the correct bank,
Don't
correct
simply click
everything.
links.
Yeah, and the thing is, don't simply click for things that you don't know. Like, although you feel like, did I do this? But if you have the sense of doubt, just don't click anything. Okay? Yeah.
Don't send your password to anyone when you do a call or anything. Okay.
OTP,
When people
don't send
call you
OTP.
scam, you say, give me your ID and your password. Don't.
Yeah.
People will never ask for password.
Official like banks or agency, they don't do that.
Yeah. They won't
don't do that.
call.
They won't call.
Remember.
They'll send an email.
Remember.
Don't share your OTP over the phone.
Please
And then don't play with the OPR.
Yeah.
don't.
Play with the OPR.
Watch out. Just be
Pay attention to the OPR, but don't pay the OPR.
Just be prepared for
And no
possibly
OTP over the
more.
OTP.
OTP over the OTP. OTP times 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
If you
that's it for
download
today.
OTP, yeah, you know me.
That's it for today's episode. I hope our sharing of the
OTP.
not so informative information about financial stuff, cost of living and inflation and OPR.
Yeah.
Hopefully, as a layman, everybody understand. Do like, comment, and subscribe if you
Share. When you
Yeah.
subscribe, don't ever unsubscribe, okay? Okay? We love you like that. Just listen to us from time to time.
Even
okay?
if you already unsubscribe, can you just click that
Just
subscribe button
re-click,
again?
okay?
Re-click the subscribe button.
Whoever
Subscribe
unsubscribe, man, not cool, bro.
No,
Nah.
he's cool. Cool. If he click subscribe
Yeah,
again.
just re-click that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Okay, my name's Jeremy.
My name is Anif, and that's Judge behind the camera. We'll see you again on the next episode.
And remember, guys, talk about it.
Bye.
Bye.